everybody. Stephanie Simone here, jumping in on the First Alert desk with some breaking news. Governor Ned Lamont has named a new interim leader for the state college system. He's appointing Ari Santiago as interim chair of the Board of Regents. Santiago has been on the board for the last 6 years after founding Hartford-based tech company IT Direct and later leading Compass MSP as CEO. In a statement today, Santiago says, quote, "I am accepting this role with clear eyes. The events of recent weeks have been troubling, and the public and especially our students deserve better." Santiago's appointment comes just days after board chair Marty Guay stepped down and the resignation of Chancellor John Maduco amid sexual harassment allegations. On the First Alert desk, I'm Stephanie Simone, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Steph, thank you very much.